Love pasta but watching your carbs? You're not alone. Many of us adore the comforting taste of pasta, but are mindful of our carbohydrate intake and overall health. Traditional pasta, while delicious, can be heavy and leave us feeling sluggish. But what if there was a way to enjoy the same satisfying experience without the guilt? Enter spaghetti squash, your new best friend in the kitchen. This versatile vegetable is a game changer for pasta lovers looking to make healthier choices. When cooked, spaghetti squash transforms into tender, noodle-like strands that mimic the texture of traditional pasta. This dish swaps traditional pasta for a healthier, low-carb, gluten-free option. Not only does it cut down on carbs, but it also adds a nutritional boost to your meal. Spaghetti squash is rich in vitamins A and C, potassium and fiber, making it a powerhouse of nutrients. Packed with vitamins and fiber, it's a delicious way to enjoy your favorite pasta dishes guilt-free. Imagine combining it with a medley of fresh vegetables, lean proteins, and your favorite sauces. The possibilities are endless, and each variation brings its own unique flavor and health benefits. Imagine twirling your fork around strands of tender squash coated in a rich homemade tomato basil sauce. The sauce clings to the squash just like it would with traditional pasta, ensuring every bite is bursting with flavor. You can also experiment with other sauces like creamy Alfredo, tangy pesto, or even a spicy arrabbiata. Each bite bursts with flavor and freshness, leaving you satisfied without feeling weighed down. The lightness of the squash combined with the robust flavors of your chosen sauce creates a harmonious balance that delights the palate. Plus, it's a great way to sneak more vegetables into your diet. This recipe is not just about substituting ingredients, it's about embracing a healthier lifestyle without compromising on taste. Preparing spaghetti squash pasta is simple and fun. Just cut the squash in half, remove the seeds, and bake it until tender. Then, use a fork to scrape out the strands, and voila, you have a nutritious base for your meal. Get ready to impress your family and friends with this easy, nutritious, and incredibly delicious spaghetti squash pasta. Whether you're hosting a dinner party or just making a quick weeknight meal, this dish is sure to be a hit. So let's get cooking and discover the joy of a healthier pasta alternative that doesn't skimp on flavor or satisfaction. Before we start, it's essential to gather all the ingredients you'll need. This not only makes the cooking process smoother, but also ensures you don't miss any crucial components. Lay out these simple ingredients for the spaghetti squash. You'll need 1 medium spaghetti squash, which serves as the perfect base for our dish. Olive oil is essential for roasting the squash to bring out its natural flavors. Don't forget the salt and pepper to taste. These basic seasonings will enhance the natural sweetness of the squash and balance the flavors. For the tomato basil sauce, you'll need 2 tablespoons of olive oil. This will be the base for sautéing our aromatics. 4 cloves of garlic, minced, will add a robust and savory depth to the sauce. 1 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes is the heart of our sauce, providing a rich and tangy flavor that complements the squash perfectly. You'll also need 1/4 cup of chopped fresh basil. This herb adds a fresh, aromatic touch that elevates the entire dish. 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano will bring a subtle earthiness to the sauce. Again, season with salt and pepper to taste. These seasonings are crucial for balancing the acidity of the tomatoes and enhancing the overall flavor profile. Each ingredient plays a vital role in creating a symphony of flavors. The combination of these simple yet high-quality ingredients results in a dish that's both delicious and nutritious. The spaghetti squash provides a neutral base for the sauce, absorbing all the rich flavors while maintaining its unique texture. The tomatoes bring a tangy sweetness that balances the savory elements of the dish, creating a harmonious blend of flavors. Fresh basil adds an aromatic touch, infusing the sauce with a fragrant, herbaceous note that makes the dish truly special. Garlic provides a savory depth, its robust flavor permeating the sauce and enhancing the overall taste. Remember, fresh, high-quality ingredients are key to a delicious and healthy meal. The quality of your ingredients can make or break your dish, so choose wisely. Choose ripe tomatoes, vibrant green basil, and fragrant garlic to elevate your dish. These ingredients not only add flavor but also provide essential nutrients, making your meal both tasty and wholesome. By investing in the best ingredients, you're setting the stage for a culinary masterpiece that will delight your taste buds and nourish your body. Preparing the spaghetti squash is easier than you think. First, preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. Next, slice the spaghetti squash in half lengthwise. Don't worry if it feels hard. A sharp knife and a little muscle will do the trick. Scoop out the seeds and discard them. Drizzle the cut sides with olive oil and season generously with salt and pepper. Place the squash halves cut side down on a baking sheet and roast for 45 to 60 minutes, or until tender. You'll know it's ready when a fork easily pierces the skin. While the spaghetti squash roasts, let's create a vibrant tomato basil sauce. First, heat olive oil in a saucepan over medium heat. Add minced garlic and cook until fragrant about 1 minute. Don't let it burn. Stir in crushed tomatoes, chopped basil, dried oregano, salt, and pepper. Bring the sauce to a simmer and cook for 15 to 20 minutes, stirring occasionally. The longer it simmers, the richer the flavor. Taste and adjust the seasonings as needed. You can add a pinch of sugar to balance the acidity of the tomatoes. That's it, a simple yet flavorful sauce ready to coat your spaghetti squash. Section 5, Flavor Burst, Tips and Tricks. Welcome to a world where your spaghetti squash pasta can transform into a culinary masterpiece with just a few simple tweaks. Want to take your spaghetti squash pasta to the next level? It's easier than you think. With a few strategic additions and techniques, you can elevate the flavors and textures to create a dish that's not only delicious but also memorable. Here are a few tips. First, roast the garlic. Garlic is a fundamental ingredient in many dishes, but roasting it can bring out a sweetness and depth that raw garlic simply can't match. For a deeper flavor, roast the garlic cloves along with the spaghetti squash. This method allows the garlic to caramelize and develop a rich, mellow flavor that will infuse your pasta with an irresistible aroma. Simply toss them in olive oil, wrap in foil, and place on the baking sheet. The olive oil helps to soften the garlic and enhance its natural sweetness. Next, add some heat. Spice lovers can add a pinch of red pepper flakes to the sauce for a fiery kick. This not only adds heat but also a layer of complexity to the flavor profile of your dish. And fresh herbs are key. Fresh herbs can make a significant difference in the taste and aroma of your dish. While dried oregano works well, using fresh basil makes a world of difference in terms of flavor. Fresh basil has a vibrant, peppery taste that can brighten up your pasta and make it taste incredibly fresh. Don't be afraid to experiment. The beauty of cooking is that it's an art form, and you are the artist. Feel free to add other vegetables like sautéed mushrooms, spinach, or bell peppers to the sauce for added texture and nutrients. These vegetables not only add color and variety, but also enhance the nutritional value of your meal. Remember, cooking is all about having fun and experimenting with flavors. Don't be afraid to try new things and make the dish your own. Let your creativity guide you. Whether you're cooking for yourself or for loved ones, the joy of cooking comes from the heart. So go ahead and make your spaghetti squash pasta a dish to remember. Section 6. Assembling your healthy delight. Once the spaghetti squash is cooked, it's time to assemble your dish. Carefully remove the squash from the oven and let it cool slightly. Using a fork, gently scrape the inside of the squash to release long spaghetti-like strands. Toss the spaghetti squash strands with the tomato basil sauce until evenly coated. Serve immediately and garnish with fresh basil leaves for an extra touch of freshness. Your healthy and delicious spaghetti squash pasta is ready to be devoured. Section 7. Nutritional Highlights. This dish is not just delicious, it's packed with nutrients. Spaghetti squash is naturally low in calories, making it a great option for those watching their weight. The fiber content in spaghetti squash aids digestion and helps you feel fuller for longer. This wonder squash is a good source of vitamin C, potassium, and manganese. By choosing this recipe, you're not just enjoying a tasty meal, but also nourishing your body with essential nutrients. Section 8. Beyond the plate. This versatile dish can be customized to your liking. Add grilled chicken, shrimp, or tofu for a protein-packed meal. Sprinkle grated Parmesan cheese for a cheesy indulgence. Prepare a large batch and store leftovers in the refrigerator for a quick and healthy lunch or dinner throughout the week. With a little creativity, this recipe can become a staple in your weekly meal plan. Section 9. Share your culinary triumph. Congratulations, you've prepared a healthy and delicious spaghetti squash pasta with tomato basil sauce. Now it's time to share your culinary masterpiece with the world. Take pictures, share them on social media, and tag your friends and family. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know how your spaghetti squash adventure turned out. Happy cooking! Subscribe to the E-Green channel, the brainchild of Said Mustafa, a dedicated public health professional and visionary, committed to providing you with valuable insights for a healthier and happier life. Stay tuned for more interesting facts.